Thank you for tuning in. You are listening to Shop Talk, and I am your host, Styles by Joni. And I appreciate you all, your listening ears, for tuning in and checking me out. Today I have my co-host here with me, Miss Summer. How you doing, Miss Summer?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. So what you been up to for these last couple of months through the storm of the voting and all that stuff? What you been up to?
Trying to just stay focused on goals, because I feel like so much is happening and it can be really distracting from what you're trying to get done in your own like personal life. I've been applying at grad school, just
Wonderful.
Keeping up with the art. Yeah, and just
Wonderful.
like creating more art and and kind of weaving through like the connections I have with people and who's coming into the next year, who's not.
Right.
Yeah.
So because we're going into a whole new year, a whole new realm of just change, So that's a great focus and way to go for anybody right now, and especially our youth, what do you feel that like as far as you feel like your friends and your peers, do they have it together?
I feel like surprisingly, I think, people, this time has tested a lot of people. I feel like as a whole, I think young people have responded well to it. Maybe just because we're kind of used to adapting to things happening fast, like our generation has always been kind of everything's just been thrown at us a lot of the time.
Right.
So surprisingly, I think we done well. I've heard people say, that they're, still taking classes. They're still, if they're athletes, they're still working on pursuing that. If they're interested in getting a job, and that's difficult, but they've still been applying and
so
then other people
doing what they got to do.
Right, doing what they got to do. And then with like the GRE is not required anymore. I know people are applying to grad school. I don't know what they're doing with the SATs, but it's like life is key. It's keeping, it's moving.
It's kind of moving in a good direction.
Right, it's still moving. Even in the beginning of the quarantine, I knew people who they were just moving to their first apartment. And they got like a new car. Like this was still just, people are switching jobs. It's surprising how people have been almost like advancing during this time.
Advancing during this time. And that's what I would like for the people, the youth, anybody that's listening, just look at this new beginning, new year change for growth. It's nothing but growth in a level up. That's all you can really do. You don't want to go back. You want to level up, and you move with the tides that's coming with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all a mindset. Like this new year, I always used to say, it's a new year when you say it is, meaning everyone thinks of a new year as, time for growth, change, and just to recreate who you are. Right. But it's like, you can do that anytime. So, you should never have to wait for a new year for that to happen. But it is easy, it is coming up.
Oh yeah, it's coming. And we want to look forward to 2021 because 2020 has been HE double hockey sticks, as they say, so,
So funny. That reminds me, someone had said, I haven't heard anyone say 2021 is going to be my new year yet. They're scared.
Because you're just looking forward to it because you just don't know. It's uncertain because, oh God, so much negative stuff and so much, death and stuff that we have to deal with,
That's very true. I think, the only thing I would say to people to be wary about is we can't look at 2021 as just this complete overhaul, erasure of everything. Like it's just going to fix, it's going to be, this perfect like change.
Oh, yeah. No.
Right. Because you have to remember everything that has happened is this is just a continuation of that, even though it is a new start. But you do have to remember, you got to be strong enough, and you got to be stronger than what's happening around you.
Exactly.
So you don't need a new year to survive 2020.
We're just looking forward to a new.
You're just looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, yes, we're looking forward to the new year. Not looking to say, oh, it's January 1st and celebrating. No, you better celebrate life. You know what I mean? Celebrate life and moving forward, you know, and staying healthy.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And young people, make sure that you know, follow those guidelines that are set for you. It's not necessarily telling you what to do. It's just keeping yourself healthy. And then the next person behind you or in front of you or wherever, you know.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think they're following protocol or still doing the same habits?
I think that some people are, I think that they're following it to an extent. So I think that people are, you know, they may wear masks when they go out, but I think a lot of young people especially, and I'm even guilty of this, it's like they're still associating with friends, different friends. They're not really quarantining, kind of, you know, pockets of friends here or pockets of friends there, which, you know, it's not necessarily, I don't think it's the safest thing to do.
But they feel comfortable. They feel
comfortable. I think they feel very comfortable with their friends.
With their friends. And that's I think that's becoming the problem is
mm-hmm.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like people are comfortable in their own setting around their friends, but then you don't know where they've been before you.
Right, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
And the CDC is recommending, you know, like staying within your own household. And I think some people are still doing that, but I feel like it's more rare. And especially with there being no actual like quarantine measures, nothing coming. I heard the other day it was like there's, you know, especially at least in December or till we get a new administration, there's definitely not going to be anything that's going to, you know, force anyone to stay home. And I think that that's more dangerous than good.
Right, because it's sending mixed messages. How do you tell people to stay home and not around the people, just stay around your people? That's like you dictating the people to what? You can't just leave it there when people got to go out and go to work and go with you know.
I think it was, I feel like the seriousness of the matter when I was living in Atlanta and they said, you know, basically you know, only essential workers can go out and there's a curfew. You get it. You understand, like, okay, this is serious, right? So you can't, you know, and I think with there not being any guidelines, I think it's very much in the air about how serious the situation is, how serious COVID is, how many people are dying. I think it's really just numbers to a lot of people that's far over there. They may not know.
But they're not believing it. They're not believing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, until it happens to someone in their family or that they know. So personally, let me just share right quick with you. I've know quite a few people have caught the COVID and are dealing with it right now today, and they say it's the worst thing you ever want to ever experience in your life. It actually takes all your senses away. So that means if you don't have no common sense, you ain't gonna have none at all. You know what I'm saying? You're not having senses. You're not gonna have your sight. I mean, you can't see. Some people can't see or smell or taste. Like everything is in your head. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything is like in your head, and it's bad. So people
effects of it afterward too.
The effects of it after, you can either get kidney failure, your liver, something could go wrong in that you will have long term. So people, make sure you do what you have to do, and you know, just protect yourself and your family. You know. Now, Summer, you are a photographer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so share with the people your she is great, guys. She does great, phenomenal work. Share with them how to reach you in your what you're doing.
Yeah, you can reach me. You can email me at summerltillman@gmail.com. That's summer, just like the season. L as in Lee. Tillman, Tillman, and Instagram at last.smmr.
All right. All right, guys. I appreciate you, Miss Summer, for coming in. And also, people, I would like to share with you that I have a young lady that's doing a nonprofit volunteer type of, she's collecting coats and scarves and, stuff for the cold winter for kids or adults for the families that's in the tent city here in Charlotte, North Carolina. People who have fell on hard times and it's getting cold right now. So here's her telephone number and information. So if you have anything you would like to donate, here's the number: 980-275-9292. And her name is Amber. So you can connect, you can call her and tell her what you have and she'll pick it up. And again, you are listening to Shop Talk, and I am your host, Styles by Joni, and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, you guys be blessed and definitely not stressed.